Yes, and we resume, and this is what has happened. It took all winter, since the snow, it severely limits our ability and possibilities to bring workers in, obviously, but it's done. And it will be done here pretty soon too. Let me know what you think. I've gotten this process streamlined down to such a degree that it's now possible to actually do somewhat, although it didn't turn out maybe exactly as intended, but close enough. The hospital was supposed to be done, but there we go. Yes. And that's thing that yes indeed. You know, one of these. And it will also allow us to get an overview of the resources situation. How are the resources doing? Fuel resource good, crop resource good, alcohol resource not so good, maybe. I think it's all good. It's all plenty enough anyway. This thing is finished. You should get added to the distribution office task. There you go. Why isn't there any alcohol here? We're supposed to do these things, or haven't we? Oh, we've done absolutely everything except giving you the source for all the good things. I mean, you get basically everything that you could ever want from here. But maybe we should be more specific. Food, drink, clothing, electronics. Yes, let's not get involved with anything else for the moment. Have we got an electricity here yet? No. They are, but they are hard at work. Very hard at work. Look at this. 50 workers on the construction site. Yes, here in summertime it is, or summertime. On snowy times, yes, non-snowy times, it is working good. Because, well, it gets sucked dry immediately, but I think that we do get quite an influx of commuters here every now and then, or don't we? At least we're supposed to. Not from this way though, but rather from here, this tunnel. Yeah, they should emerge. There's one going the other way. Here's one. And I think there are like 6 buses on this line, or even more maybe. But still, it's not enough. Yes, and they're definitely taking the right route. We have been through this. And when they get here, for how long have they been traveling, you think? Plenty of time to spare. But it will cost us food, apparently. Yeah, fine by me. Completely fine. This will be annoying and upsetting for many, but it is the way we're going to do it. Now, can't have this. Firefighters we do have workers here, and they're by here too. So it's all good. And you know, if no food has shown up here yet, neither has electricity, but food is on its way. It's right here. There you go. Heating infrastructure we really should plan first before we get. And well, I was thinking about this. Either if there is coal, okay, there is like lots of coal right about here somewhere actually. Because as good as and as much as I like that bitumen plant, and it allows us to burn excess bitumen, which we have no other use for, it is getting a bit overused. So a regular old heating plant, maybe. But first of all, if coal is available here, gravel, coal, iron. Okay, yes, here is a pretty good spot for a coal mine, and as luck would have it, we have all the terrain modification equipment that we could need. That said, though, it is quite a bit of of a thing to do here, and we need space for. Yes, it's always this stuff, you know. Where do you put the gravel? Where do you put the aggregate, i.e. the coal? Then. Don't know, but what I do know is that these are a whole lot quicker. If used correctly. In conjunction with this, yes. See, that's what you want to do. Something like that. Yes, where would we put? Where would we put? What should we call it? In a heating plant, I'm going in aggregate storage and things. Could put it up here. The aggregate storage, if you want to be really bothersome about it. Sure, why not? I mean, we will have the advantage of gravity then from the storage, so it makes some sense, I think. Although in between here you need a coal ore processor. That takes workers, you know. This is an insane design. It comes highly unrecommended. Yes, but I figure whilst they're busy with the railroad, speaking of which, the tunnel is finished and they have even gotten going on this. Fantastic. I think there should even be a train waiting here. Yes, there is. Let's help them along here a little bit. By placing these things. And oh, here there are all sorts of things going on. As I can't place semaphore here. But here. I should allow them to work a little bit quicker. Maybe. We were trying to do an insane coal setup here on the mountainside. Yes, and in order to do that we need a bit of space, is what we need. Well, at least the mountain isn't made out of rock. It seems to be made out of some kind of pretty soft stuff. Even though we're only really doing so much at this point. Maybe we should try see if we could get it out. That's them out of fuel, I suppose. Yes, we'll take excavators instead. Is this having any effect? I think it's too steep. You know, it can't get any steeper than that. So, no, it's not having any effect. We could try digging up here. It certainly has effect. Try and make space. We are quite harsh on the elements here. We are. Here come the Soviet machine. As in the year 2120 by some calendar. As and I'm thinking down there somehow maybe we should be able to do a road. As there are plenty of stuff that goes into this, you know. Oh god damn it, that's a lot stronger effect than I was expecting. Yes. Be careful here and draw quickly. Yes. Sure. Fine. Now this should be space enough to do a coal mine and a coal ore processing plant, shouldn't it? Coal mine. Coal mine. Yes, you have your output that way, and the coal ore processing plant. It has its input that way, of course, and its road connection there, and its output. It's just not really made, or it is intentionally made to not be possible to do in this particular configuration. Or I'm just not seeing it. That is also completely possible, but yes, it's all fine. We can do that, but will we be able to get a road connection to this? I doubt it. Apparently we will. Well, if that's the case, that could certainly be something to work with. Coal mine. Yes, I think we'll have even more. Right. Thank you. Autosave. And you could have this straight into the thing. Like that. Yeah, you just need to get a few things in here. Such as, you know, a few bus stops and whatnot. And also there's the matter of the, yes, that thing, conveyor, yes. We'll see about that bus stop. Yes, in line with the road, maybe. Then one more here. See, I have a plan here. It will soon become apparent. That plan is, you see, we even get fancy lit roads up here, and this too. Yes, not sure that we have time to do this though for winter and everything, but we'll give it a shot. Slow that down please, so that we have time to think what we're doing. Yeah, so conveyors would be next. And we need to go from there into there. Right. How the hell is that supposed to be done? Conveyor engine tower thing. Yes. This is a lot more handy now than before you had to guess. Yes, but that would not be the most optimal solution, because what the most optimal solution would be to use one of this excellent mod here. It just makes things a whole lot easier and more flexible. Yeah, something like that. Now we just need to get road to all of this, and then electricity. Yes. I was thinking that we start here. And then try and make our way down here. Something like this, yes. Although it is very, very, very steep. One couldn't, but if we do it out this way, maybe. And then we're going to have to try and swing around. Because, well, we could swing around in a long fashion because the town is that way. Something like this, though. Pretty much, yeah. And while we're at it, we'll do this properly. Yeah. That's pretty. That would be something. Yes. Now we just need to get this sort of connected to, you know, to something, and this is why we did. The thing here. Too steep of a descent. Maybe asphalt road is a bit ambitious up here. It might look a bit too pompous, you know. Gravel, I think, will be more fitting. Too steep of a descent. Is it really though? You know what? I bet it isn't. I bet it is just right of a descent if we're just a little bit persistent here. Yeah. See? Yes, that's pretty. That's a good start. We have coal to heat, but we cannot put. I mean, the town is supposed to be here, is it not? God damn it! You put. Yes, but we'll put the town. The town will be here. Various elevations and things. Maybe. But we need to consider that then when placing in the heating plant and such. so as not to do it. Yes, we'll have that about here somewhere, because obviously it is a very flat and and easy place to put such infrastructure. It isn't actually that bad, especially not if we take care to actually use what is already sort of prepared. And I'm trying to make a mental note of going and planting some trees, but I'm going to forget about it, so let's do it now. And for some reason the game is running incredibly sluggish. I don't know, turn off the wireframe. Can also be that it has been running for like, I don't even know, but it is a very long time and it has not crashed. I don't know, sometimes it's just in a good mood. Can't tell here how long it has been running. It is using 3 gigabytes of memory, RAM, and all of the GPU, 65 gigabytes of GPU memory. Okay, I suppose it's as good as we're going to get that. Yes, plant trees, man, and focus, please. But this is quite annoying, this. I wonder if the computer isn't up to something that it shouldn't be, or the game is up to something. It has just been too long. Yes, but I'm not about to quit now. I'm just going to plant some trees here. But they appear to have quite a few trees as it is. The amount of wood in the forest, 4,500 tons. Yes, that could be more. But this is quite unbearable, is what it is, so I'm going to have to try and do something about it. Or have we just reached a point now when the game says this is enough? This I'm not going to deal with more of your shenanigans. This is simply enough. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, we do have lots of questions here that might well have some. Oh, look at this. This probably has something to do with it. Yeah, you're trying to go somewhere where it's not a good place to be going right now. And I think that's much of the... Yes, that was the problem. It was trying to find, and is still trying to find paths to places which do not currently have paths associated them. And that will be the trees planted, and here is where we shall have the heating station, the heating plant, which is not energy related, it is heating related. It will apparently do a direct connection like that, but I really would prefer to have the heat pipes going like that way. That's like extreme. No, the heat pipes would preferably go in that direction, because that will fix both towns. Come on, you can do a bit better than this, I think. Yes, you can. Try and do a little bit less. Is that enough? Yes, I think that is quite enough. Heating plants. Yes, plenty of space. Very good. No, colleague, you know very well that if you stay over here, it will work out much better. Yes. Yes, colleague is here. But apparently not satisfied with the accommodations. No. So yes, one is enough. And yes, pipe conveyor engine transfer. This thing, I think it can solve all of these issues. Not that they can't even be considered issues at this point, except that it's turned the wrong way around. If you do that, yes. Come on then. Come on then. Yes, thank you. And it may, pardon me, it may well be possible to get, you know, a thing underneath here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Now I should do that too. Has to be a bit annoying. Although I think you'll find it a bit difficult to get it down this sheer cliff here. Yes, a bit difficult, but not impossible. Now you see. Now we couldn't possibly have the same worker supply. No, we couldn't. So we're going to need a dual bus stop setup here as well. Just the way you have to do it. We cannot do it in front of the thing, but we can have one here. Yes. We're going to have to do a road in front of the thing, but that's fine. Road we can deal with. Then we'll just put the silly one out here. This is how the current thinking goes. Something like this, yes. And then to try and ease the pain of getting the pipes on there later on, we'll try and keep it like this. We should even have people will be walking here. Should have it nice for them. Then, yes, I mean we could do a road out there where we already have a nice bit of road. Yes, not a whole lot to discuss, except that these are separate things completely. Yeah, I mean we could try and do something down the hill here, but what the hell purpose? What sort of purpose would that serve? Very little. We shall do this as a competition to the street lights and things, and see which they prefer. Okay, so that's that's obviously going to take a little time to build all of this, and I think that we should be pretty well set up to do it. You see 130 workers here, the buses are streaming in to get them to places, so I think that, yes, I think it's actually pretty good. And here's a train doing work too, which is also very nice, I have to say. There's heat exchangers and pipes to do the houses before. Oh, we don't. Now, how exactly what is the capacity of these things? I don't know. But to try and make the pipe as short as possible. Yes. Nice up there. Yes. I think, and then on this end of town too, somewhere out here maybe. Yes, this will keep them reminded of what keeps them alive during wintertime. That's a good thing to have around. Have to go over the power line a bit there apparently, and it still overlaps with construction. I think what happened there is what it overlapped, because it was exactly where the pole was. This is the heating plant, this is not this. It might be too long. It is going to be too long. No, it is going to be very close. I would really like to have it from the outer one here. That's too long. All of them are too long. Fine. Heat pumping station. Building in the way. Some other info. What was that? A small pump? Heat pump? Okay. Didn't even realize that they had small heat pumping stations, but apparently they do. And that footpath may not get to stay. We shall see. Oh, it fares too sharp a turn. No. I think this ought to be it, right? After this, we should be good for winter here when all of this is said and done. Should be able to feel pretty safe and confident in actually bringing actual people in here. And some work has already begun here. Very good. The construction office is there, it is all in range and all the things are here and the workers are here sometimes, every now and then at least. And we do have food. There's no one should be going here at the moment. I think we even have fire engines at the fire station. Yes. Although before, yes, we're going to need to make sure that actually this is done. Because if it isn't, they'll be dead. Yes, so we'll take the summer to construct this, and then in autumn we'll begin constructing the residential areas when this is complete, if it gets complete. Yes? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Friends, thank you so very much for watching. Good night.